Hi everyone, welcome to Board Attacks with StewiejP. I'm Stewie, you're not, and this is a replay sent to me from MaxaTheRelaxer from Ninja Clan. MaxaTheRelaxer. And he's made a dynamic platoon at the start of this game, which is a handy way to get a few extra credits. You do get not extra credits, extra experience when you're in a platoon. This is a replay featuring the T67, 3 T67s, if you don't mind. Maro Kuro, I reckon I was in a clan with him a number of years ago. They're all in their T67s. Now, of course, this wasn't a platoon when they started, so it wasn't one of those troll platoons. They all came in individually, created a platoon during the battle, and that's what happens. Now, you can see here, MaxaTheRelaxer got a very interesting setup in his T67. T67, very popular tank of choice at Tier 5. You can see he's got two, if you look carefully, if I can find it, it's got two marks of excellence on that gun barrel. He spotted himself a WZ222-T, which is KV220. Did I say KV or WZ? I meant KV220. There's a few versions of the KV220 floating around. It's a Tier 5 preferential matchmaking premium Russian heavy tank. I've got one of them, and maybe Maxa does too. Maxa's kicking back in the bushes, looking for some cheeky shots into that WZ. It's gone to a very interesting position. You don't often see heavy tanks in this area of El Hallouf, because this is he finally gets a damaging shot into the heavy tank, gets lit, so pulls back. Now, he's got a very interesting setup here. He's running two repair kits, a large and a small repair kit. So I'm tipping he'll use the small repair kit if he needs something to be fixed, and he's got the large repair kit as a passive way of protecting his bits from being damaged. Of course, he's also got a first aid kit and no fire extinguisher, which is not unusual. I'm not sure if the T67 gets set on fire very much or not. He gets spotted again, so he pulls back, hoping that the Leopard can deal with the KV220. Nobody else seems to be shooting at the KV220, which is very unusual because he's only on 60 odd health. Finally, Malupitz picks up the kill on the Tier 5 premium Russian heavy tank. Now, MaxaTheRelaxer having a bit of a peek just around this corner. Now, here's another heavy tank, this time on MaxaTheRelaxer's team, going into the bowl. You can see a lot of medium tanks, heavies and TDs having a bit of a fight out up here in the northwest, which is not unusual on this map. But MaxaTheRelaxer just peeking around this corner, hoping that the KV1 lights something. That Leopard was down in that valley not so long ago, but he did get taken out by the grill or the Stug, I'm not sure, but he certainly got a lot of damage given to him by that KV220-2T, which I think is the version which is given to the testers. Artillery picks up the kill on the PZ4H, and that evens it up 2 apiece in this all Tier 5 battle on El Hallouf. MaxaTheRelaxer, the bloke, one of the coolest in-game names in the world, just sort of kicking back at the moment, just biding his time, waiting to get that American gun to work. It is an American gun, even though there's an Aussie flag in his turret. Now, what the hell is happening there? Bit of argy-bargy happening in the chat there between the Type T34, the Chinese Tier 5 medium tank. Of course, is killed, and generally, often, not always, but often when people die in this game, they get a little bit vocal. They're down by 2 tanks, 3-5. Type T34 picked up the kill on Maro Kuro in his T67, and you can see that Type T34 has gone to a very aggressive position as MaxaTheRelaxer trying to shoot the toaster tank, who's just rolled himself and tracked himself, but of course he can't hurt him because he doesn't have a turret. He can't turn around and shoot him. One more shot should be enough. It's a pretty quick firing gun, the T67. Just copped a shot from that Stug. 115 average damage, 128 penetration, 177 penetration with premium rounds, which is APCR. Picks up the kill on the Stug 4. That's his second kill, because he also killed that toaster tank, the PZ SFL IVC. 6-9 the score. He's down to 45 hit points, so even though he's getting nice and aggressive, he needs to be careful. 45 hit points, no armour whatsoever. Artillery just had a bit of a go at MaxaTheRelaxer. Stunned his crew, didn't do any damage though, which is lucky. 2 enemy teams go down, as does the IKV 103 on MaxaTheRelaxer's team. Look at the minimap now, KV1 and the OI. Looks like they're pushing onto the enemy T67 and the Stug. They might be getting... I'm not sure if both of these have got shots on the OI or the KV1. Who knows what's happening over that side of the map. Certainly the Stug had shots on the KV1 because he's been taken out of the game. The grill's just been lit, so I bet your bottom dollar that this level 18B2, the one with that annoying premium French artillery piece, will be shooting towards that enemy grill. In the meantime, MaxaTheRelaxer's found the other grill and picked up, sorry, the AMX 13AM, that's a tier 5 French SPG. He's picked up his 3rd kill. 10-12 the score now. Just 3 tanks versus 5. 2 artillery pieces left on the enemy side. They're both grills and they're both in a platoon. A Stug 3G, the Type T34 and the Panzer 4H. MaxaTheRelaxer's other teammate gets killed by that Stug that was last seen up in the top. Now there's nobody else up here in the northwest. This left 18B2, I guess that's how you pronounce it. You'll be feeling a little bit nervous. 2 grills. 1 grill was last spotted up at A5, and MaxaTheRelaxer just trying to outvision whatever might be left up on the base. Everything's been lit except for one of the grills, the guy who's got 1 kill. And Malupitz, the guy who joined that dynamic platoon, picking the map, saying there's 2 of them there. Well, there's 1 on the cap circle. No artillery's up here. And I reckon MaxaTheRelaxer was probably thinking, gee, I'll fancy myself there, getting rid of at least one of the artillery pieces up there at that A0 corner. But luckily enough, the T67 pretty quick. You can see he's doing over 60 kilometres an hour now. He's flying down towards that cap circle, but he's only on 45 health. Every single one of those enemy tanks could kill him with 1 shot, and there's 4 of them, and there's only 2 on MaxaTheRelaxer's team. It's him in the T67 and that annoying French artillery LEFH 18B2. The Stug 3 looks like he's going for that annoying French artillery, as is the Panzer 4H. Not much MaxaTheRelaxer can do from here, and it looks like it's the grill who's going for the cap. Critical hit into the side of the grill, but his 2nd shot sets him on fire, and his 3rd shot sends him back to the garage. So you don't need to worry about the cap anymore. He's gotten rid of that grill. The other grill probably won't be too far away because they are in a platoon. Platoon mates generally either stick together or support each other. 12-14 is the score. There's a Panzer 4H, tier 5 German medium tank, the Stug, tier 5 German tank destroyer, and of course the grill, the tier 5 German self-propelled gun artillery piece left for MaxaTheRelaxer to kill. He's on 4 kills. He's on 968 hit points, which if you're used to looking at high tier games, that might not sound like too much, but that's nearly triple the amount of hit points that MaxaTheRelaxer brought into this game, starting on 360, but now he's down to 45 health. Like I said earlier, the Panzer 4H, I'm sure it does more than 45. The Stug certainly does, and even a little bit of splash from the grill could ruin MaxaTheRelaxer's day. He switched to APCR to make sure every shell lands. Doesn't really need to when he's shooting at the grill, but he set him on fire again by the looks of it. That's 5 kills to MaxaTheRelaxer. Whoever was on the cap has just left the cap. They probably didn't realise how low MaxaTheRelaxer was on health, so they've probably thought, no, we might as well no cap, kill all. Now they could have, I doubt they could have capped by now, and I think if they had stayed on the cap, then MaxaTheRelaxer from Ninja Clan in the T67 would have at least found them and at least reset, hopefully not died in the process. Malupitz just puts in the chat 2 marks. Well, that's right, 2 marks of excellence. That tells me he's probably got a pretty good crew in the T67. A very good crew indeed, and that's what he's going to be hoping is going to help him here outvision whatever might be anywhere near the cap circle. He's not going to go in the cap though. If he goes in the cap, all he's going to do is tell the enemy where he is. He really wants to catch one of these enemy tanks alone, find him, kill him, and well, you are a ninja, says Malupits in the platoon chat. 13-14 is the score, 1 versus 2 now, 5 kills for MaxaTheRelaxer, 1208 hit points of damage, over 3 times the amount of hit points he brought into this game. Sits in a bush, waiting for that camo net to fire up before he starts shooting. There it is. Gets one shot into the Stug, he'll be hoping he's not lit. Second shot kills the Stug, and now he's lit. Looks like the Panzer just fired. Can he fire a clutch and get it? Yes, he can. 7 kills. MaxaTheRelaxer 15-14 on Hallouf. That was an absolute ripper of a game, and the post-game battle results tell it all. It's an Ace Tanker Mastery Badge for MaxaTheRelaxer. Also the Bruiser Medal for doing some crew module, internal module or crew damage. Arsonist for getting a kill by setting a tank on fire, which, well, he did that twice, I think to both grills. Fire for Effect for doing more damage than he brought into the game. Dimitri's Medal for getting 3 artillery kills, high caliber and the top gun. 7 kills, 1511 hit points of damage, 1173 base experience, 24 shots fired, 22 hit, 15 went through. Thank you very much. Cost him some credits though. He did get 10 gold because they're Asian in September. Asia had that 10 gold per game for a good result, up to 3 times a day, but not a bad result at all. As we move on to a very quick tier 3 battle featuring my old mate heligamer 564 from SPNA clan. I'm not sure if he's still there. I've got a feeling he might be joining a different clan. I'm not sure. Maybe I'm thinking of somebody else. heligamer in the SPIC, the tier 7. The tier 7 German light tank. Yes, it is. It's tier 7 German light tank. It's always been the tier 7 German light tank. This is the one that leads to the RU251, or it used to lead to the RU251. Now it leads to the Hawk. And have a look at this. It's a 3-shot auto loader. The SPIC. No, it's not. It looks like it used to be a 3-shot auto loader. Now it's just a standard shot. 220 average damage for the 90mm gun. 158 penetration. He sets the OI on fire. Heat rounds are premium for 210 penetration. So an extra 52 penetration if you want to go that way. heligamer, not stuffed around with premium rounds. He's got his tier 7 light tank. He's grinding away towards the tier 8, 9 and 10 German lights, and he's loving the SPIC. When I had the SPIC, it was a 3-shot auto loader. Maybe it changed when it went into maybe it changed when the light tanks changed. Who knows? Anyway, 1 tank on each team has gone down, the Leo and the M4A3E2, tier 6 and tier 7. This is a tier 8 game. 3 tier 8s on each team. Tank destroyers and artillery all the way for the top tier. Jag Tiger 8.8 premium German tier 8 on heligamer's team. T28 prototype and Russian artillery for heligamer's team. The enemy team's got an AMX AC48, which is a tier 8 French tank destroyer. There's his first kill. Thank you very much. They've also got a Lorraine 15551 at tier 8 as well. The AMX AC48 just got taken out by artillery, and the other artillery picked up the kill on the J Panther, and heligamer's saying, have a look at this, Ray 155, I'll shoot you once, and one more shot should be enough to get rid of the tier 8 French artillery. Yes it is. That's 8-2 on steps. You can see the mini-map. You can see heligamer's team have absolutely smashed the eastern flank. Not many I don't know what he was doing there. Not many of the enemy team went east, and that's why heligamer's team absolutely smashed it. He's coming up here now, looking for shots on that AMX 12T. Now that's an auto loader, so he needs to bear that in mind. Wants to hopefully catch him on the reload. But the SPIC against the tier 6 French light tank, the SPIC might be able to bounce a couple of shots. Auto aims and puts one shot into the AMX 12T, who was aiming elsewhere. So he reckons he can go in for another one and confirm the kill. Turn around, make sure you aim properly. Thank you very much. That's his third kill of the game. 9-3 the score now. heligamer on 1,643 damage, 489 assisted, as he's looking towards the T20, the Tier 7 medium American tank. Got one tank on base. I reckon that T28 prototype is just gone. That T28 prototype has gone all the way from the green flag all the way around to there, and he's probably saying, I'm not going any further forward. heligamer hoping for the kill on the T20. Unfortunately, the A43 picked up the kill on that occasion. He's still on 3 kills though, 1869 hit points of damage. Someone puts in the chat, why are we capping for? Well, that's probably what I would do as well. 10-3 the score. heligamer cops a shot from the Firefly, but only for 150 hit points of damage. Shoots, puts a return shot into the Tier 6 British medium tank, the Firefly, and 10-3 the score. 20 seconds left on the cap timer. Gets a kill on the Rheinmetall Borsig Waffenträger before he fixes up his ammo rack to help his reload time. 4 kills, 2,101 damage, a little bit of assisted. Looks like he might be looking for another kill. He's going to go for the Firefly. He is not going to go for the kill on the Oni. Somebody else does that, the Crusader. And in the end, they've capped it out. Can he get another sneaky kill before the cap happens? No, he can't. In the end, they capped it. Unfortunate, because even though it wasn't an ace tanker, it was a first class, maybe a couple more shots would have given him a first class. And if how many tanks were left on the enemy side, the Firefly and the OI, probably both one shot, so maybe he wouldn't have aced it. But he certainly did his job. 2,310 hit points of damage, 4 kills, 17 base experience, 13 shots fired, 12 hit. They all did damage, a little bit of assisted damage as well. Also picked up the Pascucci's medal for killing 2 artilleries, always a good feeling. Did plenty of spotting for his team and made a tidy profit. 30,691 credits after tax in that 4.5 minute game. And you can't help thinking, if they didn't cap that one out, he probably would have got 1 or 2 more shots in, would have brought this up closer to the 1200 XP mark, which is generally when you start getting a few ace tankers. Anyway, thanks very much for the replays. MaxaTheRelaxer in the T67 from Ninja Clan, and my old mate heligamer from SPNA. Thanks for watching, everyone. Take care. See you all next time.